Hello, Cancer. Thanks for stopping by Intuitive Tarot Therapy for your March 2022 reading. I'm Lady J, and I am so happy to see you. A big shout out to all of my subs. I've missed you, and I'm so happy to be reading for you once again. Thank you, everyone, for your views, your likes, your subscribes, your shares, and your comments. But before we get all up in it, let's enjoy some singing bowl to awaken our chakra for Cancer. All right, Cancer. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome in. This is a general reading. Take what resonates with you. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements for a full view of what's going on with you at this time. If you enjoy this content, please like. It really helps the channel, and it helps us continue to bring you this content. And it helps us reach others who could use some encouragement, maybe some direction. So also comment. It really helps me connect to your energy and helps gear these readings toward you. And I love knowing how I'm connecting with you. Follow us on Instagram for daily connection, weekly connection, throughout the week connection. I don't know how. I'm trying to come up with a way to say that. It's probably really simple. I just have a block there for some reason. Maybe I just need to keep saying all the stuff. So anyway, we also do YouTube reading announcements, and I do live free readings at intuitive_tarot_therapy. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So for Cancer, thank you for Cancer, angel spirits, spirit guides, spirit animals, loved ones on the other side. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for connecting with us on this journey through life for Cancer. What we got for Cancer? Cancer! Well, we have believe, baby. When we marry intention with action, miracles happen, darling. Yes. Cancer, sun, moon, rising, Venus. What do we have for Cancer? There's a, very fiery energy with Cancer. Maybe some of you have fire in your chart. But I can say, darling Cancer, I feel that big changes are coming to you. Big changes. Big changes. Surprise! Keep an open mind, Cancer. The influence of grace is often found in unexpected places. Ooh. Somebody's getting married. Somebody. And let me know, please, in the comments. If you're getting married, I want to know in the comments. God speaks to us through people. We are ambassadors of grace for one another. Okay? And we have pray. I've been getting a lot of grace cards for the readings I've been doing for all the signs. I am open and receptive to the power of grace in my life now. I ask to be shown clear examples of how this energy is operating in my life. Good for you, Cancer, because you got a lot of good things coming. I mean, you've been honoring yourself. I think you've been really good at being diligent in that. Act. All right. Charge forward when we combine action with unwavering faith. The power of grace meets all of our needs. Go. Go. Go in the direction of your dreams. I want you all to understand that I have no idea what accent I'm speaking in. Perhaps that was like Russian or something. I don't know. So direction. An Eastern European accent. I don't know. I'll just be talking. That's partly why I was put here on the earth, to talk. My mouth. My mom used to call me mouth. Okay, mouth. So funny. My mom was a hoot. Okay. Direction. Yo. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things? Direction. Look for clues, Cancer. Grace will lead us to the exact events and experiences we need at precisely the right time, darling. So you want to be at the right place at the right time, but also prepared for that moment. Let me show up prepared for that moment, Lord. Powers that be, Goddess, God, my higher self, whatever you feel connected to, okay? So believe in the power of grace, Cancer. When we least expected, a new door will open and the light of grace will illuminate our next step. And that is beautiful, darling, because you have a surprise. You know what I'm saying? Coming your way. I just wanted to let you know some of y'all have some really great news coming in. Now let's see what comes through the tarot for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, for Cancer. Woo. You're making some moves. You're making some moves in your business, Cancer. There's earth energy there. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. This is the Merchant. Okay. This is all's well that ends well. The King of Swords. Decisive business moves, perhaps. Okay, so air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is Gemini, the king, mutable energy. Okay, action, logical. Okay, mental agility, decisiveness, confidence. Okay, whoa, that was whoa. Okay, whatever you got, whatever you need to do, whatever you need to do. Perhaps there's some sort of conflict there. 5 of Wands between an earth sign and an air sign. Maybe with whom you want to do business with. Maybe you don't. Maybe this is okay. It's saying, you have laid the groundwork to know how to navigate in the business world. Very good at it. For Cancer. All right, let's get Cancer's energy. Thank you. Oh my God. Books are flying over here. Books are straight flying. All right, Cancer. There you go. High Priestess energy. And that's you. That's your energy. Cancer. So in the tarot, this is the Chariot. And the High Priestess represent Cancer. Cancer energy. See, all the water in the tarot comes from this card. Okay? The High Priestess is the beautiful balance between hard yes and no. And, polarizing views. Okay? And her tapestry of pomegranate behind her and palm tree. You know, there's peace, there's purity, there's abundance, there's the fullness of life there. The balance between, you know, above and below. And learned in esoteric knowledge. This is happiness and self-confidence, understanding the intuition and working well with it, feeling balanced. I mean, you've been getting ready for something. You've stepped up to the plate and become the high priestess here. It's nice that you're showing up in your own reading. Look, you got a little rainbow here from the crystal that's in my window. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it, if it's reflective. But it's there. I can see it. Oh, look at there. We have the Knight of Swords. Some communications coming in for you. All right, let's move on. Thank you for Cancer. Oh, there's the Emperor. Aries energy. This is very, very interesting here. Now let's see. You had the I was trying to do a card trick, didn't work. Okay, so you went. Okay, we had the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, and now we have the High Priestess and the Emperor. Confidence and learnedness. You've been you know, I keep wanting to say laying the groundwork, but I feel something other than that. You have immersed yourself in something, and are you tired? You're ambitious? You're ready to go? You're curious? You want to travel? You want to do something new? Interesting. Let me drink some coffee. Goodness, I just started yawning. I'm clearly not tired. Somebody's tired. Okay. Alrighty. Whew. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Angel, Spirit, guides, loved ones on the other side. Thank you so much for being with us and guiding us. Thank you. All right, yeah, somebody's coming in. Some news is coming in for you, Cancer. Okay. Wow, just take you on a ride. Where are we going? Thank you. All right. Well, wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, for many of you, Cancer, you have liberated yourself from this self-imprisonment here shown in the Eight of Swords. And you are, starting out new again. Okay? And you are ready to communicate. You are ready to wheel and deal. You are ready to do what you have been planning to do, what you've been thinking about, downloads you've been getting. Okay? And this is you. You're loving. Your cup runneth over. You're kind, you're generous, so you're getting it back tenfold. And you have love coming in definitely with that Ace of Cups. Along with self-love and patience and kindness and generosity and even emotion. Yeah. Okay? Now, I think you're liberated from perhaps some outdated thinking, some old ways of thinking, or some ways that you misinterpreted or that kept you limited, like here in the Eight of Swords. With the Six of Pentacles, you're learning the continuity behind business or what that means, right? You're learning the what's the word? You're learning the flow. Okay. You're learning the flow of, like, you've learned economics. Like, I think that I think y'all went to school, especially with that Emperor. Some of y'all went to school to understand finance or business or merchandising, something like that. Like, what you're doing. And you've grown from old patterns into new ones with new ideas, and you're making that work. There's a nice flow of exchanging goods, helping someone out, being helped out, again with that generosity. And it's just been very, very victorious for you, very wonderful for you. Very liberated, very just vibrant and lucrative, and like, wow, dang, I did that, right? And so I think that's like, as you look back, I think you're looking back. It's a stark transformation from where you came. Even in self-confidence and how you viewed yourself with this scorpionic energy of the Death card, okay? And here we have the Seven of Pentacles. And so now that you have this great momentum with the Six of Pentacles and the Sun, you're able to you're able to monitor your growth, right? And so you are figuring out what the next step is. Re-strategizing, checking out what's going on, being attentive, being in the flow. And your, Virgo energy could be, again, in a business dealing with a Virgo, Cancer. You are being called to, or you are, following your gut. And I always say, I'm not right about everything, but my gut is never wrong. So you're enlightened. When I was shuffling, we first started out with that deck. It was the Eight of Cups. It's what it started out with, and now you're the hermit. So you've gone inside, you've done some introspection, you spent some time away and alone, and you see clearly now. There's that sun again. Learning how to manage your finances with the Four of Discs. There's that King of Wands, the entrepreneur energy. Four of Discs. Okay. Fool energy. Starting out, beginning maybe a new venture for you, Cancer. Okay, thank you. Ooh. All right. And there's the Ace of Wands on the bottom of your deck. Beautiful ideas. Yeah, you have the Ace of the King of Wands, you know, the entrepreneur, but that, you know, the phoenix that rises from the ashes, the confident, dynamic force of that fire energy. I think when I started this reading, I said something about you being fiery, having fire in your chart. There's the phoenix in the palm of the hand there in this card. Okay. And the Queen of Swords is under there. So yeah, I think you're making some moves and you are on fire. You know, that Fool wants to keep popping out. Okay, the Fool is like Aquarius, Pisces energy. It's the first character in the deck of tarot. It's where we all start in the story of the tarot. Okay, let's see what we got going on over here. Yeah, and right on top of the other Eight of Swords is the Eight of Swords. So where you were, you know, working things out with the Nine of Swords in the past, you were worried about some things, keeping you up at night, had some anxiety about things because of your lack of understanding to build momentum in your finances, okay? And we have the Six of Cups, of Pentacles again. Six of Discs here. Isn't that interesting? Give and take with a couple of folks. Partnership here. Partnership with yourself. You got with your higher self. That's why there's a victory here. Because you got really smart about some things. There was a breakthrough that you had. There was a breakthrough that you had, and that's why this moment here with the Death card had your full transformation. You looked at what you had, and you're figuring like how to be resourceful, how to look on the bright side. Maybe looking at it from a farther way, sort of setting up a model of things and kind of looking at it, and you know, and it may not be the happiest, but you know what you've discovered is that there's a hidden treasure in something there. There's a hidden treasure there, all because, like the Hermit, you know, you got some introspection. This entire experience has allowed you to see things from another perspective, you know, and just with like tower moments. Not that you have one here, but they allow you to get just another perspective, man, on what's going on. What's going on? What's going on, baby? Hanging upside down. Yeah. So I'm a really good problem solver, and I'm able, have you ever seen those commercials where you see an engine of a car and it like explodes, not like breaks and damages, but it explodes in the vision so you see all the working parts? That's kind of how I'm able to help others with their problem solving. But that's kind of what you're doing here, like with the Hanged Man. I just saw an image of, what I understand to be the engine of life, and it just expands so you can see all the moving parts and all the connective tissue, and you're able to just see things. And there's so many hidden things. If you look in that tree, there's so many hidden things that if you hadn't gotten upside down, you would have never seen that. For a long time, I didn't know. I know this is really silly, but it has to do with this tree. There's a lot of hidden things there. There's a lot of subconscious things that we're thinking about. And sometimes we got to give ourselves space. I'll go back to the other thing, but we got to give ourselves space to hear and see and understand our thoughts and our subconscious and our intuition, where we're being guided, or how we look at things in order to understand the messages that are being sent from the divine. I didn't know that squirrels lived in trees. I don't know. I didn't know where they lived. I thought like perhaps mice and raccoons and other animals like that lived in some sort of nest under a rock or under a tree or something. I mean, like, I didn't know they lived up in the tree. I just thought they lived in like little burrowed little nests. So, and even after I found that out, I never could identify perhaps a squirrel nest. And I was only looking for, like what I understood a nest to look like. And it only, I only identified that with birds. So what I discovered was that they look very similar to birds' nests. But I wouldn't have known any different because I was just never taught that squirrels live in a tree. And I felt a little silly not knowing that. But the point is that even after knowing it, I still didn't understand, because my understanding of nests were just for birds. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe that will resonate with one of y'all, Maybe you too didn't know that squirrels lived in trees. All right. I just see, what's the surprise? Where's the surprise? What's the surprise? Thank you. Yeah, I see two people coming together right on that sun, right on the give and take. You got two, Six of Pentacles right out the box, right next to each other, right on top of each other. Okay, so if that's not confirmation, right? So there's some give and take. You have been generous, others have been generous with you, and or others have just really helped you out. Like, there's victory here with that sun, and then the we want to spoil the surprise, and the Hermit there. I just feel like when you look back, you're like, wow, I'm totally different. Y'all, Cancer, check this out. Boom! Spirit's like, yo, the message is what it is. And sometimes it ain't that deep. Sometimes it's just plain old wonderful. Your intuition, your guiding light, your internal GPS, man. Okay, what's the surprise? The end of a cycle, the beginning. Oh, there was something. Okay, so the Seven of Swords kept popping up, and there's this injustice in reverse here. So there was an injustice done, and you are Who's the injustice? And here's a 7 of Pentacles again. And the 10 of Wands. The World. The end, the beginning and end of a cycle. And you have the 7. It's the end of a cycle. And with all endings, there's a beginning, but this is the end of a cycle of some work and a strategy that you... And so I think some of y'all are moving to the next project, and some of you all don't know where you're going. And it's causing you some anxiety, but for many of you, you're going to be teaming up with someone. And it's going to be love. And just follow your intuition. Go with your gut, man. But something's done. What's done here? Maybe that's the surprise, because that's what I was asking about. What's the surprise? Does this have to do with the surprise? The 10 of Wands and the 7 of Discs. You got the 7 of Discs twice here, right? So you're looking at your success, okay? And you're pruning, you're tilling, you're working your land, you're working what you're doing, you're looking at all your different angles to life and to what you want to do here. But it came out with the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands means that okay, so this is your responsibility. It's something that you took on. You did most of the work. Perhaps was that the injustice for some of you? But there's a surprise. Let's get to this. What is the surprise? Let's get some clarity on what surprise is. You know what I'm talking about, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. You're going to be planning something, perhaps. There's that King of Wands. So you're planning. The 2 of Wands here. You're traveling. You're planning. Maybe with a King of Wands, and or you're just something about that you're passionate about. Okay? Wands is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. Thank you. The surprise is that you're going to be traveling, maybe with your new project. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, there's that Prince of Wands again, and the Princess of Wands. But the Prince of Wands, yeah, definitely some travel in your future. Definitely for some of you guys. You got some travel coming up, job-related, passion-related. You're also moving in the direction of your passionate desires. Okay, you got the 7 of... Yeah, some of y'all are getting married. And you've had to defend your marriage. Or getting married to whomever you're getting married to. Like you feel like you have to justify. But it's happening. It's definitely happening. Some of you guys are getting married. Faux shizzle. Alright. Let's see what we got going on here with the... Now, you guys, I wanted to tell you, I introduced this new deck to some of our readings. I've been playing with it for a while. I really love it. It's by Rachel True, and she is, the deck is True Heart Intuitive Tarot. And she is an actor. And so check out the Instagram page for details about that. But this deck is really, really amazing, and I love it. I love it. Time to go and yin. Feminine receptive energy. Okay. Orphaned. Time to go. Yeah. Okay. All right. Chop wood. Loyal heart. higher power. Okay, so also Cancer, you need to make sure that you are it would be really helpful if you make sure that you're meditating and spending some time in silence. It's so easy. Like I love waking up and just getting right to it, but I've had to slow down. And I'm pretty competitive and ambitious, so it's a challenge for me to just stop and just like wake up. Remember my dreams. Think my thoughts before the momentum of the day gets going. For Cancer, thank you. And thank you. Okay, by the book. Something you're doing, your businesses, by the book. If you're planning a party or do everything by the book. So you're organized, okay. Never-ending story. So I think some of y'all were having the same experiences and you were trying to get out of this 8 of Swords, you know, and it was causing you some stress. So with never-ending story, you know, you wonder like, why do I keep winding up here? But you're the common denominator, and I think you figured that out. And so you started to work on yourself. Thank you. What else do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Thank you, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, loved ones on the other side. Thank you so much for Cancer. Beautiful Cancer. Ooh. Okay. Thanks. All right. You got To Be Fair. Time to Go. Again. That definitely wanted to come out because it stayed on the bottom for a while. And, you know, new life there. Yeah, new life. Big change, remember? And why? Okay. And so, To Be Fair. Number 38, that's 11. That's master number 11 there. Okay, it's also 2, right? Or, where is it? 2 of Cups. Yeah. But it's about instinct, intuition. You know, this reading started out with intuition, and it's looking like it's closing on intuition. All right. Thank you. Where'd it go? Where did it go? It's like hidden there. It's hidden in there. Puppy, you want to go outside? My dog is like, whenever it's beautiful out, he knows it. And he is like, yo, we need to be outside. To be fair. Sorry, that took a little longer than I planned. Beautiful people. Beautiful Cancer. Some of y'all got Scorpio counterparts, and within your chart, reading is for you. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving and letting go. And to being again and over again. So life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states, and you will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. And in Prosperity Message, I'm called to read, now is a time for even exchanges. I mean, you have the 6 of Pentacles twice here. Justice will prevail, okay? Hey, and you will be treated accordingly. In all your affairs, you'll be able to negotiate fair settlements. Mutual gain is the gift to you and your partners and colleagues. This is also a good time to square your finances and take stock of how you're compensated for your work. This card signifies balance, justice, and negotiations. To remember that all things must be fairly recompensated. All right. Yeah. That's good. That's good to know. All right, that's beautiful. I love that. We have, what do we have here? Time to go. You know when it's time to go. Know when it's time to let go. This is what? 45? So 9. So the number of completion, 9. So it's you are at the end of a journey and have not begun the next just yet. So this is a moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on. Experiences and a new way of being. Okay, move on to new experiences and new way of being. There's nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Just be yourself, Cancer. You know what I'm saying? Take the risk and move on. If you need to be in transition for a time, cool. You know, your destiny is calling you. You're definitely in transition. You're definitely in for some beautiful surprises. You're still in the midst of things. You got to get your sea legs because this transformation is just like, it's, I think, just fallen on you that you said, dang, okay, wow, I did that. Like, whoa, look how far I've come. Yeah. New life. Now that's 39, 12. Also, the number 3. So creativity, imagination, abundance, happiness. 39. So if I say it out loud, then the pages will just turn for me. 39. See? They just turn and I just tell them what page I want. When spring awakens the world, and how apropos as it is a beautiful spring day today. I don't know if it's technically spring, but it's a beautiful spring day to me. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song. And nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, Cancer. You have all the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm and let your light shine. For this is a time of good fortune. Look at that card. It's like the sun card. Don't they look a lot alike? Yeah. Right? Awaken, baby. Awaken to your new life. Awaken to this beautiful bounty that you are inheriting. You know, because you put in the work, you've put in the thought, you've put in the energy, you've put in the love, right? I mean, you've put in the what you've put in your jus. You know, when you cook, you make a jus. Like if you're making something with beef, you make it like juices from the beef. Is your jus. So your the spicy sauce that comes from all your hard work is like, just sets it off. You know what I mean? Does that make a sense to you? Why? Why, Cancer? Why? Why? I remember when my son was 3. Everything was, why? 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 Such a sweet little voice asking you why. And it was almost like you didn't want it to stop because it was so sweet. Okay, maybe that means something to you. That's what came up for me, darling. Okay, so why? Okay, there's great power in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question or looking for this answer or behaving this way. And most important, making this choice. So knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you're clear about it, your intention will be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. What you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. Okay? And in relationships, I'm being called to read this message. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way that we do. Mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. And now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? And why did I say that? And so on. And spend some time in introspection, Cancer. Double Hermit. Hanged Man. You know what I'm saying? When we decide to spend some time in introspection. Look how in one deck one is looking one way and the other one's looking the other. Interesting for you, Cancer. Okay? So, the heck? Yeah. Spend some time in introspection and answers may be surprising. Yeah. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved, miracles, and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasure of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today, or your friend, or whomever you have relationships with. Why? In prosperity, knowing the motives behind your career and creative ventures is the ticket to your greatest success. It's time to ask yourself some probing questions. Are you driven by desire to serve? Does your prosperity impact the greater good? When you envision your most prosperous life, are you guided by a sense of purpose or a need to make money, acquire things, save for the future, or all of the above? Well, no motive is bad or good, but having agendas hidden from yourself will lead to disappointment and possibly failure. So be clear about why you want the things you do, Cancer. If the motives are true, accept them. If they're not, change them so you can step into your extraordinary life. And you have an extraordinary life waiting for you, darling, because it's in the cards. It's in the cards. And just because I read all the other ones, I will read Never Ending Story for you. Well, just because. Yes, I'm surprised that regeneration card didn't come up. All right, but yeah, you're like fully regenerating right now. That's really good. I'm so happy to see that, Cancer. Woo! Yeah. This is the stuff. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? All right. 37, Never Ending Story. Poor little thing. Just don't look so happy right there. So there's a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and of loss. Okay, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing, arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It's the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this. You must not go there. You must not say that. Do it this way. Or else your world's going to come tumbling down. When the walls come tumbling. All right. Down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie and wants to protect you. It needs to be seen as a victim. Cancer, love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being your true self, or has, at least. You are now on another part of your journey, baby, and you are not your story. And the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, a small, vulnerable, and easily soothed. So tend to that part. Nurture that part. The most satisfying relationships are those that have a beautiful, nurturing love about them. And okay, you may not be, lovey-dovey, but you're a Cancer, and I don't believe you. We know you love all that yummy stuff. It's just life is, hardened your exterior a little, and you're learning how to loosen up a little. You have another for Cancer, please? One more for Cancer? Nothing? Oh, okay. Imagine peace and here and now, baby. So, reach for the stars. You might touch the moon. Okay? Here and now. Be in the present moment. Just be in here now. Because you're in transition. We're not there just yet. You got the Nine of Wands somewhere that came out. Okay? Here and now. What was this one? Sorry. Peace. Peace, baby. Look at the face in the egg there. Just calm and chill and peaceful. Just peaceful. So, I think, and that's 5, that's changed. This is 32, that's 5, that's changed, and you got 2. And that is teamwork makes the dream work. Relationships, flexibility. Some of you guys are going into business with people. Some of you all are getting married. Some of you all are really learning yourself and teaming up with yourself and have the space and air and opportunity to do so. Yeah. Well, let's get you a intuitive crystal here with the Crystal Intentions Oracle. See what crystal can help you out here. Yeah. I love that. I love it. It's beautiful. Just be in. Sometimes things are really good, and it makes us a little anxious, okay? And we tend to sabotage it because it's not. We need a certain. We're used to a certain turbulence in our life. So be sure that. Let me close this window a little bit. Be sure that you're not. Doing any self-sabotage. Wow, that really didn't help, did it? It's so bright. It's nice, but on one hand, it's like hard for you to see what I'm doing here. All right, is that better? Okay. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, loved ones on the other side. What crystals can help Cancer? Assist Cancer, enhance, revitalize Cancer. Thank you. All right, what do you got? Sodalite. Sodalite is health and well-being, release anger, increase harmony. can help you reduce inflammation, improve inner knowing and calm, increase mental clarity and emotional balance. I sail through life on calm, nurturing waters. I am at peace with myself and the world around me. Yeah. Rutilated quartz, I am grateful that my vital life force provides me with the energy and motivation to live life to the fullest. Okay, this is also about health and well-being. Improve energy levels and increase life force. Rutilated quartz can help you maintain focus, increase feelings of self-empowerment, amplify courage and confidence. I love it. Okay, and we have Peridot. Darling, good fortune is the result of good thoughts and good actions. I am grateful for my blessings. Peridot, okay? Now this is for protection and safety. Release feelings of impatience, okay? This is even for yourself, because when you are feeling edgy things, they tend to affect your body and its mechanism, your health. So this is going to help you release feelings of impatience, jealousy, and frustration. Very important. Improve ability to integrate and process life. Connect to inner strength. Did I even get that word out? Connect to inner strength. I said connect to inner strength. I didn't finish the word. Connect to inner strength and unlimited potential. Beautiful. I love that. Yeah, because when you're happy for others and their success, it helps you become even more successful than you are. And when you are able to do that, you then have more energy and more space to connect to your inner strength and tap into your unlimited potential. Yeah, because you're worrying about you and not what everybody else is doing or thinking about you. All right, and we have leopard skin. I pulled off the top of the deck there. This is also about protection and safety. This is going to help you improve your peripheral awareness, become the objective observer, increase consciousness of reactions to others, increase mental, physical, and emotional flexibility. I observe my surroundings and know that I am divinely guided. Beautiful. I love it. Cancer, thanks for joining me. Thanks for stopping by your March 2022 reading. Let me know down in the comments if you are interested in a free reading from me. I'll select a subscriber at random and announce the lucky winner in a separate video. So if you like one of its own. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to get subscribed. I'd love to share this with you. I appreciate you, and this is my way of giving back. Again, thank you for all your views, your subscriptions, your likes, your shares, your comments, all of that. With that, please like and share with someone you feel could benefit from this reading. Follow us on Instagram at intuitive_tarot_therapy for throughout the week connections. We'll put it that way. And I let you know when readings are up on YouTube, and I do free readings. So come on by. It's so much fun, and I'd love for you to join us. I hope that this reading has been helpful for you. Sending you blessings of health, wealth, and high vibes, baby. Until next time, be well, and be happy, and be grateful, because you got a new life coming your way, baby. We'll see you soon. Bye, Cancer.